Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. I am the two-time, the box of the woodwing the boxer. And we're heading back the old way, through the rat way, to get to Dragon Flagon, because the normal way has been cut off for us to return, and we're going to confront the guild with Carlia. We're going to expose Mercer Frey and his betrayal of the guild.
I'm glad you're here. I think some of these people are beginning to suspect who I am. Are you ready to face the guild?
I'm ready, let's go.
Keep your eyes open. I'm not sure what to expect when we enter the cistern.
I don't care if you're best buddies with the Guildmaster. I'll still smash in your skull if you try anything.
Welcome to the cozy little family. I'm one of the lookout. Trinkets, odds and ends, that sort of thing.
Let's see. Ooh, there's the steel war axe. Yeah, I created a bunch of these so that way I wasn't walking around with a whole lot of stolen merchandise. I still have to return those to my home in Falkreath. And normally there's people hanging around here with weapons wielded. And here they are.
You better have a damn good reason to be here with that murderer.
Please, lower your weapons so we can speak. I have proof that you've all been misled.
No tricks, Carlia, or I'll cut you down where you stand. Now what's this so-called proof you speak of?
I have Gallus's journal. I think you'll find its contents disturbing.
Let me see. No, it can't be. This can't be true. I've known Mercer too long.
It's true, Brynjolf. Every word. Mercer's been stealing from the guild for years, right under your noses.
There's only one way to find out if what the lass says is true. Delve it. I'll need you to open the vault.
Wait just a blessed moment, Bryn. What's in that book? What did it say?
It says Mercer's been stealing from our vault for years. Gallus was looking into it before he was murdered.
How can Mercer open up a vault that needs 2 keys? It's impossible. Could he pick his way in?
That door has the best puzzle locks money can buy. There's no way it can be picked open.
We did pick them up.
What's she all about?
Use your key on the vault, Delvin. We'll open it up and find out the truth.
And the door's already open.
I've used my key, but the vault's still locked up tighter than a drum. Now use yours.
Right, the 8. It's gone. Everything's gone. Get in here, all of you.
The gold. Jules. It's all gone.
That son of a bitch. I'll kill him.
Vex, put it away, right now. We can't afford to lose our heads. We need to calm down and focus.
Do what he says, Vex. This ain't helping right now.
Fine. We do it your way. For now.
Delvin, Vex, watch the flagon. If you see Mercer, come tell me right away.
Pull up a seat. Have a drink.
I've completed the numbers job.
I can pat you on the back all day, but coin's coin, right?
I hear you.
I handle the fishing, numbers, and bedlam jobs. The ones with a more personal touch. If breaking's are more your thing, go talk to Vex. There are all sorts of people wandering around. So, you in for a lip? Now that's what I like to hear. Off you go. Got lots of jobs available. Interested?
If I see Frey, I'll pluck. You did the job and you did it clean. That's all we ever ask. I handle the... If you don't like that kind of work, talk to Delvin. He runs the more up... When a client needs us to... We send you to plants. Sound like you can handle it? Whatever. Just get it done. Here's the job.
Look, before I help you track Mercer down, I need to know what you learned from Carlia. I mean, everything.
Mercer killed Gallus, not Carlia.
I feared that was the case. From that last entry in Gallus's diary, it looks like he was getting close to exposing Mercer to the Guild. Anything else?
Gallus, Carlia, and Mercer were nightingales.
What? Nightingales? But I always assumed they were just a tale. A way to keep the young footpads in line. Was there anything else she told you?
Carlia was behind Golden Goal and Hunting Brew.
Trying to make Mercer look bad in front of Maven, eh? Clever lass. Was there anything else?
No, that's it.
Then I have an important task for you. I need you to break into Mercer's home and search for anything that could tell us where he's gone.
He has a house in Riften?
Aye. A gift from the Black-Briars after they kicked the previous family out. A place called Riftweald Manor. He never stays there, just pays for the upkeep on it. Hired some lout by the name of Vold to guard the place.
I'll take care of it.
Be careful, lad. This is the last place in Skyrim I'd ever want to send you. Just find a way in, get the information and leave. And you have permission to kill anyone that stands in your way. Careful at Mercer's place. I don't want anyone else to that madman.
I dare Mercer to come back here. I dare Mercer to come back here. He sets one foot in the cistern and I'll cut it off.
So... So let's see this guy.
What do you want?
I need to get inside Mercer's house.
No visitors. No way. Now piss off before you make me mad.
I'll make it worth your while.
You ain't got enough coin to make my problems go away. Unless you can talk to Maven Black-Briar into letting me out of my debt. You try and set one foot in this yard and I'll cut it off.
Talk to me about Vold's debt.
Take care with those flames.
What do you need, my friend?
The throne suits me, don't you think?
I'd like to erase Vold's debt.
Vold? Why would you want to help that idiot? He owes me a steep debt. In fact, he's lucky all I did was force him to work for Mercer.
What did he do?
A few years back, I commissioned a unique quill from a good friend of mine in Winterhold. Vald was tasked with getting it here safely, and it ended up at the bottom of Lake Honrick.
He's in debt because of a quill?
The wizards called it the Quill of Gemination, and demanded a tremendous amount of gold to have it made. If you can locate the quill and return it to me, something Vald was too stupid to do himself, I'll consider the debt satisfied.
And there we go.
I believe we're done.
If you're planning violence against me or mine, you'll
What happened to
regret
your
it.
boat?
A few days ago, some thieves from Riften broke in here and stole it. Can you imagine? Took the only thing of value we had. If you have the guts to head into the Ratway and get my bow back, I'll pay you what I can.
No need, it's right here.
That's it. That's my bow. I don't know how you got it back, and I don't want to know. Frankly, I don't even care. I'm just so glad to see it again. Here, this is all I can afford to give you as compensation. Hope it's enough. All right, then.
And that was fast.
What is it? Dragons?
You've been a friend to me.
The
That
throne
means something.
suits me, don't you think?
I found the quill of gemination.
Really? I wrote that off a long time ago. Well, I suppose I need to fulfill my end of the bargain. Give this document to Vald. It frees him from the debt, but I never want to see him in Riften again.
Dirge told me you made it into the guild. You need dirt on anything, you talk to me.
You could say the Ratway. City's right enough now, but when the sun goes down, you best keep on your guard.
That's close enough.
I have something of yours.
Of mine? What is it?
Here, it's your debt with Maven. You're free.
I can't believe it. How'd you talk her into this? Never mind, I don't care. I'm just glad I don't got to work for Maven anymore. Here, you did me a favor. I guess I owe you one.
So I'm going to switch over to some not so rare arrows. Iron arrows. Well, let's not risk letting that guy live. Coming down here first, just to make sure that there's nothing of value here. Let's see, regeneration potion, I can sell that for a few septims. Got the garlic braid, but yeah, I guess that's about it. Now let me go in this room. Open suspicious cabinet. Yes, we label them cabinet and suspicious cabinet. So what happens on here? Nothing. There's 37 gold. I like gold. Now let's see. Pretty sure there's a shout for that. Alright. I got that word, but I never unlocked it, so Whirlwind Sprint looks like it could be really useful here. There's nothing that allows me to stop them, so... As I figured there would be a trap outside this door. Chillrend. Burialer. Many thanks. Not certain how you managed to get your hands on that item we discussed, but I'm more than pleased. I thought you'd simply wait until it was being transported from Castle Dower to its final destination, but according to what I've heard, it vanished right from their armory. I wish I knew how you were able to slip by the guards, bypass portcullis, unlock the armory door, and break into that dwarven puzzle locked chest. You need to teach me that little trick sometime. I've left your cut in the usual drop spot and might have another job for you soon. R. Mercer's plan. And I know... here we go. Bust of the Grey Fox.
We've scoured the town and I've spoken to every contact we have left. No sign of Mercer. Any luck on your end?
He wasn't there, but I found these plans.
Shore's beard. He's going after the eyes of the Falmer? That was Gallus's pet project. If he gets his hands on them, you can be certain he'll be gone for good and set up for life.
Then we have to stop him.
Agreed. He's taken everything the guild has left, and to go after one of the last greatest heists is just an insult. I've spoken to Carlia and made amends for how the guilds treated her. Now she wishes to speak with both of us. Quickly, we have no time to lose. Next we meet, lad.
I have everything you asked for all. Good to see you again, friend. This deal goes through. Putting quite a bit of coin on the line, and the last two you set up fell through. I don't understand either. They were a sure thing, I swear. Just better hope this one isn't another way.
Not now, lad. Carlia said it was important.
Time
help
has
with,
come to
or if you
decide
just want to
Mercer's
talk?
fate. Until a new guildmaster is chosen, the decision falls to you.
Aye, lass. And I've come to a decision. Mercer Frey tried to kill both of you. He betrayed the guild, murdered Gallus, and made us question our future. He needs to die.
You have to be very careful, Brynjolf. Mercer is a nightingale, an agent of Nocturnal.
It's all true. Everything I heard in the stories. The Nightingales, their allegiance to Nocturnal, and the Twilight Sepulchre.
That's why we need to prepare ourselves and meet Mercer on equal footing. Just outside of Rift, beyond the southeast gate is a small path cut up the mountainside. At the end of that path is a clearing and an old standing stone. I'd ask you both to meet me there.
I have some preparation I own to make. I'll meet you at the stone.
Come here.
Sure, we can talk.
Now let's see what
I'm
cover I
glad you were
have.
here.
What's the significance of this place?
This is the headquarters of the Nightingales, cut into the mountainside by the first of our kind. We've come to seek the edge we need to defeat Mercer Frey.
What kind of edge?
If you'll follow me, I'll try to explain for you. Who's there?
And of course, like, we have that conversation.
Yeah!
While there's a dragon attacking.
Virtual madness, sky's the limit.
Stop this! Guide my hand.
You little excitement, step into a Slim Jim. I'm gonna get ya! The madness, yeah! Wild!
What'll happen if I just go in? Deactivate the armor stone, they say. Okay, good.
You appear ready for the oath.
Time's wasting, and Mercer's still out there. Let's get this show on the road.
You appear ready. Oath.
And there's some stuff over here. inside, and there's more stuff here.
Get-ups on. Now what?
Beyond this gate is the first step in becoming a nightingale.
Whoa there, lass. I appreciate the armor, but becoming a nightingale? That was never discussed.
To hold any hope of defeating Mercer, we must have Nocturnal at our backs. If she's to accept you as one of her own, an arrangement must be struck.
What sort of arrangement? I need to know the terms.
The terms are quite simple, Brynjolf. Nocturnal will allow you to become a nightingale and use your abilities for whatever you wish. And in return, both in life and in death, you must serve as a guardian of the Twilight Sepulchre.
Aye, there's always a catch. But at this point, I suppose there isn't much to lose. If it means the end of Mercer Frey, you can count me in.
What about you? Are you ready to transact the oath with Nocturnal?
Yes, I'm ready.
Good. After I open the gate, please stand on the western circle.
Time's wasting, and Mercer's still out there. Let's get this show on the road.
We'll speak when the oath is complete.
I think we should trust the lass and take the deal.
We'll speak when complete. I call upon you, Lady Nocturnal, Queen of Murk, and Empress of Shadow. Hear my voice.
Ah, Carlia. I was wondering when I'd hear from you again. Lose something, did we?
My lady, I've come before you to throw myself upon your mercy, and to accept responsibility for my failure.
You're already mine, Carlia. Your terms were struck long ago. What could you possibly offer me now?
I have two others that wish to transact the oath, to serve you both in life and in death.
You surprise me, Carlia. This offer is definitely weighted in my favor.
My appetite for Mercer's demise exceeds my craving for wealth and grace.
Revenge. How interesting. Very well. The conditions are acceptable. You may proceed.
Lady Nocturnal, we accept your terms. We dedicate ourselves to you as both your avengers and your sentinels. We will honor our agreement in this life and the next until your conditions have been met.
Very well. I name your initiates Nightingale, and I restore your status to the same, Carlisle. And in the future, I'd suggest you refrain from disappointing me again.
Now that you've transacted the oath, it's time to reveal the final piece of the puzzle to you. Mercer's true crime.
You've done more?
Mercer was able to unlock the Guild's vault without 2 keys because of what he stole from the Twilight Sepulchre. The skeleton key. By doing this, he's compromised our ties to Nocturnal, and in essence, caused our luck to run dry.
So the key unlocks any door?
Well, yes. But the key isn't only restricted to physical barriers. All of us possess untapped abilities. The potential to wield great power securely sealed within our minds. Once you realize the key can access these traits, potential becomes limitless.
Sounds like no one should possess it.
Good. Then you understand why this is about more than just Mercer's lust for power. If the key isn't returned to its lock in the Twilight Sepulchre, things will never be the same for the Guild. As time passed, our luck would diminish to the point of non-existence, and whether you know it or not, our uncanny luck defines our trade.
First time I ever set out to return something.
Very true. In our line of work, it's quite rare we set out to return a stolen item to its rightful owner.
Let's go.
Before we depart, Brynjolf has some business to discuss. I suggest you listen to him.
Listen, lad. There's one last piece of business we need to settle before we go after Mercer. The leadership of the Guild. Listen, lad. There's one last piece of business we need to settle before we go after Mercer. The leadership of the Guild.
Why tell me this?
Carlia and I had a long discussion before you arrived here. Thanks to your efforts, Mercer's treachery has been exposed. After we deal with him, all that remains is restoring the Guild to its full strength. As a result, we both feel that you have the potential of replacing Mercer as leader of the Thieves Guild.
Me? What about you?
I've been at this game a long time, my friend. A long time. I've stolen trinkets from nobles and framed priests for murder. I'm good at what I do, maybe even one of the best, but it's all I know. I've never been one to lead, never desired it, never cared for it, don't want it.
No, it's not right.
Look, everyone in the guild admires what you've done. Maybe they won't come out and simply tell you, but I promise you it's true. And now they know Mercer never genuinely cared about the guild. He lacked the loyalty you obviously possess. I can't think of anyone better.
I don't know what to say.
Well, we have a bit of an errand to run before your coronation, so don't get sentimental on me now.
I accept.
Then it's decided. When this is all over and Delvin's contacts assure me that we've regained our footing in Skyrim, we'll handle the details. Until then, we have quite the task ahead.
Then let's get on it.
I've been poring over the plans you brought us, and I'm convinced the eyes of the Falmer are in the Dwarven ruins at Erkenthand. Carlia and I will meet you there. Prepare yourself, lad. This will be a fight to remember. Until next we meet, lad.
Now we're nightingales. So I think that's going to wrap it up for this episode today, folks. Next, we'll be heading to the Dwarven ruins to take down Mercer Frey and maybe get our hands on the eyes of the Falmer. Till then, folks, bye everybody.